Hi everyone, I'm Dave Bovin. I serve as the Dean for the School of Business and Technology at Chipola College. I'd like to welcome you to our latest installment of Weekly Tech Talk. And today we have Dave Cobb, who's an Associate of Arts student on campus. We're excited to have you with us, Dave.
Thank you, sir.
And as Veterans Day approaching, it's an exciting time to talk about our experiences in the military, about the importance of leadership and hard work on campus. I got to tell you, Dave, I'm so excited to have you as a student at Chipola College. You're a great leader for others. You set a great example, and so many wonderful topics for us to talk about. So, well, welcome. You want to share maybe some of your interests, your academic goals, some things you're looking at accomplishing here while at Chipola?
Well, that's very very broad term that I could share a lot on. I'm looking at finishing my AA in, forgive me for this, I have to edit it, finishing my AA in physical therapist assistant as of next semester, which I'll be a graduate May, June of 2020. Then I'll be waiting to go on to the next college, which may be either Wallace or Gulf Coast.
We're working hard to keep you here at Chipola, so I know like every week, every couple of weeks, I'm kind of working on giving you some ideas to stay here. But at least we have you now for the Associate of Arts, and that's exciting.
Yeah.
You have a great influence on others. We were talking on the way over here about our experience in the military and how that helps prepare us in the classroom environment. Are there some good connections? In particular, maybe airborne school. We both went to airborne school and we survived. So
Yes, sir. I relate to how in week one you go through 3 different commands in airborne training, and it's considered ground week, and you only hear 3 different commands: get ready, prepare to land, and land. And you step up on a stage that's about 3 feet high, and you hear a jump master say, "Get ready," and so you move to the edge of the stage, and they say, "Get ready, prepare to land." So you stand in a certain direction, to the left or to the right, and then they say land. You jump off the stage and you land properly. So in about a week, we do that for probably 150 times a day for 5 days.
So you're giving me chills while you're describing that. I can almost like see the sawdust just going up in the air as we're doing those PLFs, those parachute landing falls.
Oh, yeah.
What great experience for the classroom where we have to kind of take the lesson, we got to practice, we got to prepare, and then we kind of deliver it within the class environment. So I think that's one connection we've talked about.
Yes, sir. The how I connected to this college is we come on a weekly basis, Monday through Thursday, and we get ready to prepare for our chosen major. And then we are tested, and we end up landing when we pass the test. And then we continue on, and we go into our interview, and that is another way to get ready. And then we prepare for all of that, and we land into our chosen field. It always continues on. It's like a continuous cycle.
What we learn in the military as we think about this important celebration coming up of Veterans Day really applies to all walks of life. As a student, as a staff member, as a faculty member, as leaders in our community, we kind of need to prepare. We need to receive the instructions, prepare, and then deliver, and kind of build those connections with others to keep moving the team, moving the effort forward. So you can see that in all that you do on campus, Dave. That's exciting. Something that you've caught an interest of mine, not just how you're a leader in your classroom and then around campus, but you have an interesting hobby that I am very passionate about, of coffee. You probably make the best cup of coffee I've ever had. So how did you develop this interest in making coffee and pressing it and all that neat stuff?
Yes, sir. That had an evolution type process. What I did was I went from making through a regular, say, Mr. Coffee Perkin coffee, instead of making it a lot more stronger and it being bitter, what I did was I purchased a Kona Espresso, which I shared with you. I made you a cup of that.
You made a couple, thank you. Those have been good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so I bought one that has what's considered a 3-cup. And the way that you pour the grounds into it and you put the top on it, you set it on the eye of the stove, and in about 2 minutes it percolates and brews up. Water pushes up through the grounds and it comes up into the second portion and boils over into the top of it. And it makes about, the 3 cups is actually 6 cups of coffee, but you can drink it and it makes you very alert for, say, 4 hours out of the day without your head feeling like it's going to explode.
Yeah, that's a great hobby, and hopefully I'll be able to share that more with you in the future. So for those who may watch this segment who are considering the military or just service in general, any thoughts on your experience with the military and just how, you don't have to be in the military to serve, but maybe the thought of doing something bigger than yourself? I know you're doing a lot of neat things as a business entrepreneur as well.
Yes, sir. I have had an opportunity to go from window washing to learning how to pressure wash, and that in itself has opened up a few doors, being able to different places here in the city of Marietta, to where I can do different facilities, the hospital, the local hospital here, Zaxby's, and a few places here at Chipola College.
Well, you mentioned coffee and Zaxby's. You're kind of making me hungry, and this is around the lunch hour. Wow, we need to kind of get back to focusing on college. I'm going to have to run out of here and get something to eat right away.
Okay.
So when you think about service, you have this goal of being prepared, looking for opportunities. Being an entrepreneur, that would tie so well to our bachelor's program. You know, not to keep that message going, but we do have an opportunity for you to stay here with the BSBA.
Yes,
that
sir.
entrepreneurial spirit would tie well and continue your great example. So you've had a chance to share these areas of interest with fellow students. Are you finding others kind of taking a step back and seeing, wow, there's more to life than just going to school? I can look for opportunities in the community. I can look for ways to serve. It seems like you've had a good influence on others. Are there any students or experiences that come to mind?
Well, I found out that as I come and I apply myself, all the other students, we all do the same thing. We either go to the ACE, which is Academic Center for Excellence, where tutors can tutor us, we can tutor each other, and we can apply ourselves and move forward, which is like a revolving door. It will just always continue to create more, forgive me for a lack of words, you have more of a, what would you say, Mr. Dr. Bowen? You have more of a confidence in yourself, and therefore you can always move forward, and that will enable you to move up or to move lateral in your chosen field.
I know, like in a public speaking class that you're in, you've had a chance to influence others who are nervous. You had a chance to talk to them, give them pointers to practice, and really encourage them to do more than just say one speech in a speech class, but to use that as an example for the rest of their studies. I've seen that have a positive influence on just a couple of students who work in our area together. So that's been a nice benefit of your experiences and those you've shared in class. Have you had a chance to share your entrepreneurial spirit with others? Are you encouraging others to look for opportunities in the community?
Yes, Dr. Bowen, I would encourage the students here to broaden their self, to utilize their personal time in not just the studies, but to be able to do more of a professional appliance to their own life, like with just pressure washing and window cleaning, what I've done. I went to here to the college, got directed to the right people, and they freely gave me a few places to do. The same happened with the hospital and with a few other different places. Other people who have nice residence, and that's everything. It's like in symbolism. Is how I'm trying to apply that.
And you set a great example for seeking others. I know when we first met, you came into my office and we started talking about ideas, about passion. And that's something that maybe we should encourage others, to kind of take a step back and look at what areas of interest they may have, and to seek those who are doing those things, and kind of to share ideas and learn and collaborate together. So you've been a great model of that as well. So maybe, David, as we kind of end here, would you recommend some reasons, some considerations for Chipola College, maybe for those who are not current students, of why they might want to come to Chipola?
Yes, anytime that anybody can come broaden their self, mentally, not just physically, but mentally, you will always be able to create an environment for yourself, which makes an example for other people. That's where we've been speaking about. That's what I've done with my own life, and it always has an effect and an influence on other people. I would just recommend a higher level of education for everybody to consider, and that will always be able to build yourself up mentally. And that is basically what will always open the door. That's what this college has done for me, and very friendly and good direction in a timely manner to help me accomplish my goals and what I'm trying to do as far as my major as a physical therapist assistant. The friendly advising and encouraging and to continue to move forward. Chipola College has done that for me.
Well, Dave, we are so fortunate to have you here on campus at Chipola College. I'm going to keep working on you to stay for the Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration. I see a little window of opportunity there, but thank you for joining us for our WTT this week, and look forward to our continued collaborations.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.